Hey everybody, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm actually on four different platforms this morning, so I got to get used to going to several platforms. And you guys who are on LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitter, you guys who are on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter and Instagram, I might be a little bit behind or a little bit fuzzy, but getting used to trying on four platforms. I'm using four platforms as I just named, and I hope you guys will on today. I spent 30 minutes trying to integrate these platforms, and this is something new for me. So I see Instagram keeps popping in and out, so it may be kind of hard. So I may have to drop one of the platforms, you guys, and just share. Um, but anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Have to end it. Yeah. So you guys, I was on Instagram. I will try to share the Instagram for those who are on Instagram, but I am via YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Hi to all of my followers. I hope you guys are well. I know you guys are working, or some of you may be on a lunch break, whether you're working from home, whether you're working from your business, or whether you're still in the corporate world. My name is Karen Oliver. I am the owner and founder of WCD Coaching, which stands for Women Committed to Dreams and Women Coaching Dreams Incorporated. I also have, I am the owner of NKB, Natural Care and Beauty Skincare Products. And also, I am a podcaster. I am soon to be a student again to finish my degree, HBCU. Okay, I am very excited and proud of that, and that's why I announced it. Yes, I will be entering to finish my degree. I have about probably 48 credits, or to go ahead and finish, but I will be entering into another degree. For some of you guys who know me, I love the healthcare field, so I was pursuing my healthcare degree, and I got healthcare certifications and diploma outside of not finishing my degree. And now that I have settled into my purpose, I'm actually going to be adding counseling to my background because it's a part of my purpose, if not all of it, because that's why I pursued my life purpose coaching and integrative health and nutrition coaching as well. So I'm excited about deciding what HBC I'm looking into schools in my area. So I'm looking to get accepted to both of them so I can have my own choice. And again, congratulations to all of the HBCU graduates and all of the other graduates. Congratulations. I did see a lot of graduates from a lot of celebrities, a lot of students, a lot of parents. I'm excited for you all. And we definitely need to keep reaching higher and keep reaching to higher and higher and deeper depths, because we have to live a life on purpose, and that's what I teach. So guys, I won't be before you long, and I hope that I thought I was recording this. Okay, now I'm recording, but I hope you guys can hear me because it's been a lot of technical difficulties with my restream. I'm using another platform. So I want to talk to you guys. The title is Confused. And why are we confused? So Confused and Stuck is the title. Confused and Stuck. And I was talking a little bit this morning, just meditating and doing my quiet time. And I thought it would be important to share. I talked about some things about myself. I actually was just pretty much thinking about my purpose in my life and what I wanted to do and where I want to go. And most times when we are confused, it's not that it's anybody else's fault, it's our fault. We are the ones that are making our own selves confused. You know how they use the slogan, we are our own worst enemy? Most times we are, because we can tear ourselves down. We can say things about ourselves. We can keep going back and forth with ourselves about doing something and stepping out in faith and stop letting fear take over. You guys who have listened to me before have heard me talk about how we run so much from what we should be doing and we let fear take over. And because some of those things that we're not doing is some of the things that we are supposed to be doing. And we don't want to live a life of confusion. We want to live a life of peace and purpose and doing things scared. You guys heard me talk about doing things scared. Sometimes we're listening too much to the outside world. And we got to remember, yes, we live in this world, but we're not of this world. And it's good to listen to people's opinions, but if it doesn't fit with your personality, if it doesn't fit with your purpose, if it's just not you, and then it's just not you, because you know who you are. You should know who you are. You should know, who you want to serve. You should know what your life is gonna blossom from, is what you want to do and what passion that lies in you. And sometimes we are confused because others are telling us, well, I don't know about that, telling he or she, well, I don't know if you should do that because everybody else is doing that. If you know that you're not settled and you're not settled in your spirit, if you're waking up every morning and going to a job that you have no peace about, something that you don't love, but you're saying, well, it pays the bills. We hear that all the time. We hear that, right? We hear that all the time. Well, it pays the bills. It pays the bills. In life, we have to stop doing that. Yes, I said it. In life, we have to stop doing that. We are in a season, I'm going to say we, all of us, we're in a season where we need to live our life on purpose, on purpose. I know that there's a lot of weight that sometimes be on our shoulders, but then we have to remember, if you can't do anything about a certain situation, you can't. And I know that money does pay the bills, but money does not have to be, uh, you don't have to let money control you. You have to have peace and faith knowing that things will work out. And being specific and asking and writing down your goals and asking what you want specifically and stick to it. Don't go back and forth, because this is what I wanted to say, you guys, about me. That is something that I've done. And recently I done it. And I had to go back and say, Karen, why would you accept that or take that when you know that's not any when you know that is not what you want to do? You know that you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be peaceful. Instead of me waiting on what I know I asked for, that is coming, because there was something that I was supposed to start within, I think, the last week and a half ago, and the company is behind. So I was like, well, let me just go here or let me just go there until that starts. No, because I know that I really didn't want to be there. I know that didn't want to do that, but all I kept thinking in the back of my mind was, well, I need this and I need that. What I want to encourage you is that you know what your needs are, and trust and believe. For us believers, God knows what our needs are before we do. Our needs are already met. Every need is supplied. And we have to stop letting money control us, because that's what we're doing. We're not living a life on purpose. We're not starting that business. We got that business on the shelf. We're not speaking to people, because some of us, we have words in our mouth and encouragement in our mouth. We have advice in our mouth. We have testimonies in our mouth. We're not speaking to the people that we're supposed to be speaking to. When you're supposed to start that live video, you're supposed to start speaking on that social platform. You have not done it yet, and you know that you're supposed to do it because you're listening to all these outside voices. Stop listening to, take a minute to pause and meditate and be firm. Be consistent in your decisions. Be consistent in what you ask for. And that's something that I had to say too. I was like, wow, I spoke that position and I spoke my business. And now that it's here and now it's flourishing, because there is some little setbacks, I want to run and do something else. No, be consistent with what you said you wanted. Be consistent with what you said you wanted to do, because guess what? You're confusing yourself. You're not confusing anybody but yourself, and you're going back off of what you said. And like I said, you guys, because I had done this, and I just recently too had done it with another scenario. And I was just like, wait a minute, no. I have to stick to what I said I was going to stick to, and I have to make sure that I'm consistent in my decisions. I have to be consistent in what I said I wanted to happen, what I said I wanted to manifest. If I'm not consistent in those areas, and then it's not going to manifest the way that I want it to manifest. I'm not going to be living my dreams and purpose because I keep going back and forth because I'm listening, because you're listening to outside voices, and then you're going back off on what you said you were going to do. But money is like over here over some of us. We got money sitting up here when money shouldn't be controlling your mind. Yeah, we need money to live by, but you've got to trust your purpose. As I have said before, you got to trust your purpose. You got to trust your mission. You have to show up as your authentic self. And like I said, be consistent in what you said that came out of your mouth. Be consistent in your desires. Be consistent of the desires of your heart. Your purpose is of I would say your purpose is 85% of you. That's almost 100%. I mean, your purpose, your mission in life, your goals, your careers, everything that you set out to do, everything that you said you wanted to set out to do, you need to do it. Why are you not doing it? Stop being stuck. Stop making yourself confused. You have ideas. Write those ideas down in order. Get you a mentor. You guys know I've said that before. And yes, I do have a mentorship program. I'm not saying that because I have a coaching program and a mentorship program, but get you a mentor. But first, you got to make up in your mind. You still got to do the homework. First, you got to make up in your mind, are you going to be consistent with what you said you wanted? And that's how we're making ourselves confused. And we don't need to do that. Because we should have peace, and we should have stability, and we should know what we want, and everything that we ask for, we need to stick by and know that it's going to come. It may come in different ways and different forms, but it will come. And we need to be aware of how it's coming, because we don't want to miss it, and we don't want it to pass us by, if that makes sense. We need to be aware of how it's coming, even though we don't know that it's coming. We got to make sure that we are taking time and that we're watching out for details. But don't give up on your purpose. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your dream job. If you're waiting on the dream job, and if you don't have a desire to be an entrepreneur or um, business owner, don't give up on that dream job. You do things, and you do what you need to do to climb, to get to the ladder. Use your voice and be consistent in your desires. Be consistent in what you said, because if you start going out and looking for other things and doing other things, you're only making yourself confused, and then you make other people confused, because you're like, okay, well, that's not what you said. You had a desire for this, and like now you're going to this, because most times we don't want to wait, right? Been there. Most times we don't want to wait, but waiting is better. Waiting is a process, and sometimes we have to do that. But we should never give up on the things that we want to do, the things that we want to achieve. And like I said, you need to trust yourself and trust that it's coming. Don't let money take over your mind. Don't put that at the top and say, well, I got to do this because this needs to. Trust yourself and know that things will happen, and when things will fall into place. When you do the first things first, things will fall into place. Trust me. You will see things come to you that you never thought that would come to you, because guess what? You're being consistent in your decisions, you're being consistent in your desires, and you know you did the first things first. So I encourage you to continue to keep going, continue to keep moving in your purpose, continue to do the things. I don't care if no one likes it. I don't care if anyone thinks that, you know, oh, well, yeah, you should wait. No, cancel that out. Cancel that out. Be consistent with what you said. Be consistent with your desires. Go after your dreams. Do not let anybody steer you in the wrong direction. And like I said, if you need a mentor, get you a mentor. Invest in a mentor. Invest in a coach. You know where your investment, you know what your purpose needs. You know what your goals need. So invest in the right things to get you to the places where you need to get to. And I hope this helps you guys on this afternoon. For some, it's early morning. For some, it's late in the evening. For some, it's at night. For some, it is 12:03 in the afternoon, p.m. Eastern time, like myself. I'm Eastern time, so I hope this encourage you guys. If you have any questions or would like to reach out to me, you can message me or email in my bios on all platforms. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and continue to keep going, keep pushing. I don't care how hard the push gets, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing to the top. Have a great day. Bye bye.